Yes, and they are put above the surface of the earth because of how wet it is below. They would just rise up out of the dirt.
See,
Very interesting. Um,
She's probably like lost to your cemetery. Hold on. Sarah, come to the center. There, behind you.
good day.
This is, Hangman. This is Sarah Slay. Sarah Slay, this is Hangman. Hangman, Sarah has been trying to meet you for a while now. So, I'll just stand back and you guys can talk. Oh, and the one in the white is, that is Enola. Good friend of mine. Deadly with a
pleasure.
tomahawk.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. What is it you want?
I want to get to know you with the little time that I have left.
Seems like a waste of time to me.
Why would you
I'm
say
not the
that?
kind of person most like to get to know.
That is precisely why I would like to know you.
What do you want to know?
Why do you do what you do? Sir,
Somebody has to.
that's a partial answer.
Well, it's a complicated question.
I'll give you all the time you need to be able to formulate your answer. Out of respect for your craft, of course.
Are you asking why I tend the grounds of this cemetery and keep it clean and undefiled?
Yes,
I believe the dead deserve as much respect as the living. They are not around anymore to demand respect themselves. And I believe those that seek to defile the dead are cowards in their own wake.
I share your sentiment. I too spend my fair share of time here, watching the people come in and out.
I ain't see your face too good anyway.
It was unfortunate because the other day somebody left a body right in the spot. Mutilated, decimated, defying the property and its sacred attributes.
Who left a body in this spot?
The only person that made sense that it was a woman named Mara Morningstar. There was a gunshot that came from this spot. I caught her as she was exiting. I could have sliced her, could have cut her dead.
You think you look tough hiding behind that?
But she said she just saw a rat and shot it out of instinct. I didn't think but to question her until the body was located here shortly thereafter. Have you not seen me here?
I don't believe I have.
I've been sleeping on the gallows for weeks, leaving notes to find you, to speak to you, to be honored to be within your presence. And you have humbly granted me that today, to which I am grateful.
Well, I hope I live up to the expectation.
I will never bear expectation upon your shoulders. That is not my right.
Whoa!
the hell you covering up your face like that?
I think we share a common goal here. Miss Sarah Slay here was just wrongfully arrested for a crime that was not committed. How does that make you feel, Hangman?
It's not an uncommon occurrence, especially around here.
Mm-hmm. The deputies perverting and corrupting the law. Seems very common. Seems very common around here.
That's because it is. They use that badge of theirs to dispense justice when sometimes justice is not required. Though they will give you a lawful order all the same. And if you refuse that order and they shoot you dead, they call that justice.
Mm-hmm.
You have granted me an extension on my life by your meeting today. By 7 days, I have been awarded. Thank you.
Happy to oblige.
What would you like to know about me, since I have been burdening you with questions?
What makes you so curious?
I am a student of people's crafts. I like to learn what makes people do what they do, what satiates their needs in the night, to right situations that are wrong, to punish those who go unpunished, to take from people who think they have everything.
And of the deputies, what do you believe of them?
I think the entire system to which they serve is corrupt, and it's a temple of powerless bullshit and greed.
Aye.
Case in point was this evening. The deception from an undersheriff, the dishonesty, the lack of integrity, the taking of people's words without fucking any goddamn logistics behind it. All very stupid. It's all very weak. And they swing on the pendulum of their own thread that they weave and sew as they sleep in their beds. They're all so mundane and weak and pathetic. It makes me fucking sick.
I believe that every man and woman that bears a white hat is a pillar that supports a system that is comfortable with zero accountability. They will take you in and put you behind bars, call that justice, and let those same people out on the street, not rehabilitated, only angry, only more willing to commit vile and atrocious deeds in the name of pride or grandeur or wrath. I find that in order to make their system fall, the pillars need to crumble one by one. And only after that foundation is all that's left can they build anew.
Yes. I do agree with you.
As do I.
What was the name of the undersheriff?
Jack Burton.
I've heard his name before.
I gave him
Met the
peril
man once.
to think about, to reflect on, as within the next 7 days he will experience great loss. I imagine this loss will come in the form of his woman and 2 other people that he holds dear. They probably work with him from what I understand. And he will be injured as well. He was frustrated when I told him that. When I seeked into him the very specifics of his relationship with his woman, he was angry. I could tell he wanted to choke me through the fucking bars or open them and beat me to the fucking ground. But he showed great restraint. I do not feel that is something he would show most people, given how thick the shit is that carries on his back. Hangman, have we met before?
We've not met before.
Okay. Didn't propose that we did.
Well, so, Hangman, Sarah just met the Riddler the other day,
Yes.
and now, it appears that we all know each other. There's a few more that, I'm trying to find.
Girl in
Apparently,
the swamp.
apparently there's a, Willow of the Swamp. Ghost Lady of the Swamp. And, there's this Morning Star lady.
Lilith.
I don't know if you... Lilith. I don't know if you got to see her telegram she posted today.
I don't believe I have.
It's kind of interesting. You should take a look when you get a chance.
Has a sacrificial undertone that is situated within the messaging.
Mm-hmm. But, I think this is coming along nicely. Forming a league here.
Good word. Hangman, I will never harm you. You never need to worry about me. I value that.
I'm glad to hear it.
We have a common cause and a goal. Now the question is how do we combine our strengths to reach that common goal?
That is simple. First, we need to get together and discuss what is important to everyone. And then find our commonalities, our common ground. And then construct a plan on how to move forward with that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our roots. Not grow a tree without good soil.
You know, I really would like to plan something for Halloween. I think that would be
I have no
prime
guarantee that I'll
opportunity.
be alive that day.
This is the best night of the year to be alive, Sarah.
I agree, and I hope that I am. But thankfully, I'm at 12 days right now. Thanks to him and you all.
Yeah.
There is a message that must be sent.
Yes, a message.
We have to find the White Hat by themselves and take them. And then together, as an overwhelming group of folks that breed and live fear into people's hearts, we sit and we have our conversation. And we play a little to send a message. A very clear, a very concise message.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm for that.
As am I.
What say you, Mr. Hangman?
I agree.
We must do this in the secret of the evening and use the shadows to conceal our efforts and our movements. For specifics.
Yes. This city has many places to hide.
Yes, it does.
Offers much salvation for people like us. Shadow, safety from the eyes of the White Hats.
Did you know, Hangman? There was 2 deputies with their guns drawn going in and out of the cemetery earlier today.
I'm not surprised. They have been looking for me for quite some time now.
Let's let them look. I feel like I should ask your consent. Are you okay with me laying on the gallows for rest?
You have my consent.
Thank you. So what now, breakfast?
Well, I would like to find this Lilith. Of course, we well, what was your plan, Hangman?
I need to remain here. I need to tend to the grounds.
Okay.
You don't want to come out and hunt with us?
Not today.
Oh.
I've allowed much weed to fester in my absence. This place needs to be properly tended to.
I will help share that burden, if you will allow it.
It's a burden I share myself.
Understood. Then I shall keep watch at the gates.
Very well. You might not see me for the rest of the evening, however.
No worries. I consider this meeting a blessing as is.
Excuse me, folks. I don't mean to intrude. Do you know if there happens to be like a caretaker for the plots here?
I
timing award!
Oh, there's some weeds growing out to my brother's mausoleum. I was just hoping to kind of get you aware of it.
show me
don't-
to your
don't-
brother's mausoleum and I will take care of it.
What is your
I
name?
mean, I can. Oh, Seamus. Shaw Seamus. His name was Jack.
Jack
Yeah,
Seamus?
Jack Seamus. Yeah.
Tell me, Seamus. How are you today?
Uh-oh.
I mean, doing all right. Come down, pay some respects to my brother, and maybe have a drink down at the bar. Other than that, it's not too bad.
What is it about you? What is it that you find fascinating about life?
I mean, besides the drink, I mean, I can smack a good log, lumberjack a bit, do some trading here and there, but not too much.
And simple man, what is it that you desire out of life?
Huh.
Just easy, comfortable living, I guess. Not too complicated of a man.
Your brother was laid to rest here. What happened to your brother?
Unfortunately, lost him in a fire.
Who was responsible for the fire?
I mean, there was no final conclusion to it, but I'm pretty sure it might have been him. He fell asleep smoking all the time.
The devil's work. Smoking, falling asleep.
Yeah, we owned a small sheep farm, so we lost some livestock, lost the farm, the barn itself. That's where he was sleeping at the time, and unfortunately we lost him as well.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry to intrude on your little little gathering. Oh, hello. You're close.
I. Shaw Seamus.
Aye.
Brother Jack,
Aye.
what's the biggest burden that you bear on your back?
Biggest burden I bear? Making a living, I guess. I don't know. Never really thought of it.
Never.
No, like I said, just kind of.
No wife, no kids?
Oh no.
boring.
What is your reason
Yeah.
to live?
I mean, I ain't got no reason to die.
Tell me why.
Why I don't have a reason to die?
Yes.
I don't rightly know how to answer that question, miss. I apologize. It's a bit
You
deep
use that
thinking for
time
me.
within your own head to figure out why you shouldn't be dead. It's very simple.
The thoughts never really crossed the mind.
Would you
Yeah,
like my
just came from-
suggestion?
Your section? What's that? What's a section?
Suggestion.
Oh, suggestion. Sorry, Miss Artie, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Why wouldn't you want to live for yourself? Are you not good enough? Do you need help?
I mean, I need to help having my brother's sight weighted, I guess. I don't know.
He was very special to you, wasn't he?
Yeah, just me and him.
No parents? Are they dead too?
Nah, they unfortunately passed in the famine.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the Green Isle over in, I'm from Kennel, Ireland.
And do you live here in the city now?
Oh yeah, been in the States themselves for about 2 years, but just been in state here for about a month now, a little less.
And no work.
I hit the lumber yard by Strawberry here and there. That's how I actually got here, clearing trees for the rail line.
Look in my eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for caring for your dead brother. Thank you for coming and paying respects to his memory. Thank you for wanting to make sure that where he rests is clean and neat and tidy and sweet. Thank you for having the passion in your heart to approach this group, to discuss such matters of your own heart, your own will.
Yes, ma'am. I mean,
You're a
I
good
didn't
soul.
mean to. Thank you, ma'am.
You're a very honest, hardworking man, aren't you?
I try to be.
Good. I have no further questions for you.
You will not be punished.
No,
I'm glad to hear it.
you will not be punished. But you will keep what you have seen here within your own self. And if it should ever fall out away from you, I will welcome you to hell. You understand me?
I believe I'm piecing it together, yes, man. And trust me, I didn't see nothing. Just the nice caretaker for this plot, and that's it.
You're good. Would you like to show him now?
I would.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Blessed be.
Oh, and if you ever need a haircut, trim, shave, boot shine, massage, tonics, oils, manicure, pedicure, you just come to my barbershop.
Or do you run the one here in Saint Denis?
I do. Would you like some stew? I have some stew. Here, take some stew.
I won't say no. I don't mean to be rude.
Oh no.
Yeah. Here, let me give you some.
I'm so excited I met the Hangman.
There.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, let me see. Go ahead, have it. Let me know how it tastes.
And be well and wherever you go. Just remember, don't let any of this out.
I mean, it smells lovely, but I do have a full stomach right now.
No. Don't be rude. Have some stew. Take a bite.
I don't mean to be rude. I'll have one bite. All right.
Do you think we're going to hurt you after we said we weren't? Do you not believe us?
No, it has nothing to do with it. I'm honestly full.
You told him that you would take the stew just to decline it after it got to you.
I said I'd save it for later, but I don't mean to be rude. If it's gonna be a deal, I'll eat it. I don't, like I said, I don't mean to be rude.
Okay.
This is hallowed ground. I would prefer that you lot leave the man be.
Mm-hmm.
Stop badgering an honest man.
He's fine.
That wishes
All right,
to see
I ate the stew. I took a bite.
He's fine. We're good.
Yes, of course. Apologies.
Come now, show me to your brother's tomb, and I'll see to it cleaned.
All right, I appreciate it. It's right over here.
Very well.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
The only reason I did that is because I wanted to see what his reproach would be.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Not out of disrespect, of course. Who did he
All right.
eat?
Stew. Everybody thinks I'm a monster. I just like to give people stew.
You're so full of shit.
Anyway, I guess we'll head out of his sacred grounds. Let him be. He's not going to come out anyway. But I do have some ideas.
I like ideas. Nala, I like you.
Really? Why?
You're quiet, but you pay great attention. And you're lethal because you do that. And that makes you a very fucking great asset.
Thank you.
And whatever force protects you. Bravo.
Yes, I have some things I'd like to share. Run by you, Enola.
Oh, what's that?
Would you like to take a walk with me to the clothing store?
Sure.
I have a great idea.
I hope your idea doesn't involve dresses, because I'm not gonna wear a dress.
Probably not.
Yet.
I would like to change into something more formal before we go. Thank you, Tom, for that.
Yeah. All right.
Goody. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I am fucking pumped. And it's the fucking... Ivan Lynch. Of course. What a beautiful fucking character, bro. That's amazing. What the fuck? Why? 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 Settle down, buddy. Ta-da.
Oh,
Very
it
nice.
Looks amazing.
Thank you. Clothing store, yes? Can you imagine if we created a league out of this shit? Like, oh, that would be so amazing. When he first mentioned it, I was like, eh. But the more that I've gotten to like Sarah, doing this Sarah Slay stuff here in Wild West RP, the more I'm just like, you know what? Yes. Strength in numbers. Especially with aligned, with like our aligned processes and like criminal shit. Like, ugh. Could you imagine having like Sarah, Tom, Nola, Riddler, fucking the Hangman, and like a Morningstar a part of that? Like, whew, that'd be terrifying. Like, as a victim, you would be like you'd be like the ultimate victim at that point, because you would have had so much terrible shit cast at you at one single time. It would just be like, that shit would make headlines in a heartbeat, and that would just reverberate all around New Alexandria and strike fear in the people. Good, bad, and whatever. I want to hear what there's. I don't like that emote because she doesn't drink.
I was thinking about getting a mask, to be honest.
Yeah, I was thinking you could go with I don't know, maybe well, in your culture, in your background, is there any type of Native American ghost story or horror story or theme?
I don't really know, since I didn't live among them for very long.
Well, maybe we can make one
But-
up.
I mean, one of the Comanche called me a ghost cat.
Okay, well, that's a start.
Yeah, he said silent predators always hunt at night, and they're never seen.
Mm-hmm.
Night
Good.
Stalker.
Night Stalker, what do you think of that?
It sounds good. I like it.
Okay, all right. So let's go through
Or Shadow Blade.
And have a blade.
Night Stalker then.
So let's go through the clothing line and the masks and see what you fancy.
All right.
Just in case you're not aware of when you're flipping through the catalog, the pages seem to be, well, very loud or cause your voice to go away or your ears to fade. If you sit in the chair to my left, it seems to make the issue go away.
Didn't know that. So I guess, right, sit in the chair first and then access the
No,
clothing?
she can go do her thing as normal, but if we have any issues,
we.
yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll try it.
You've done well, Mr. Pinch.
Thank you.
Nala, can you hear me?
She has proven useful as a personal bodyguard.
Even better. I like her.
She's very loyal.
Loyalty is crucial. Nala, can you hear me?
Trying to. Can't sit in the chairs anymore.
Are you
Yes,
having
I can-
problems?
Oh. Yes. In this line of work, it's very helpful to have bodyguards.
Could you imagine being a victim to you, to me, the Riddler, the Hangman, to Nola, and how much that story would reverberate around the entire state and strike fear?
Yeah. Well, the trick would be to get somebody into that cemetery.
Yes.
Lure them in.
I like this mask.
Looks good.
All right. Okay. Now let's think about your
How are you on money?
I still have some dollars left.
Okay.
Okay. How about something a little bit more fearful for your top.
Why would I do that?
What?
Like what does look fearful?
Anything but white. Specifically at night.
All right.
Does that make
Maybe
sense?
more. Yeah, or
I like the idea of a league. And you know where we went yesterday with the Riddler?
yeah.
That would be a great place to meet.
Mm-hmm.
You agree?
I do. Just have to be careful though, because
Yes.
the damn Flanagans have a lock on that, but luckily the Flanagans aren't around during this.
As in the governor.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just meet in her big fucking mansion?
I don't know, because they own that. Well, they don't own, but they like to gamble out of that place we went to.
Interesting.
But they're primarily over in the third stop.
Hmm.
They
Then
don't
it might
really
not be an issue then.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
I'll cleanse the building.